Hello everyone, my name is Felix and welcome to my series on how to tell better stories in your vlogs. But first, an intro. So before we jump in, I just wanted to briefly unpack kind of what you can expect from this series. While this series will in fact focus primarily on storytelling within vlogs, these are some age-old principles that can really be applied to any project that needs some structure injected to it, particularly in the medium of film. There's a lot of core things that exist within a good story, and these things aren't necessarily rules, but they're more like guides to help you tell a better story. So you might be asking yourself, why is story important? Think of the last movie or TV show that stuck with you well after you watched it. You know, the kind of movie that you discussed and debated with your friends or family until you were all blue in the face. It was most likely that the story was at the core of that discussion. Was he imagining the top spinning at the end of that movie? As creators who vlog regularly, I think it's important for us to realize that we are making films. We are in fact film makers. And as filmmakers, it's our job to deliver information in a compelling way. And stories are designed for just that. In essence, story gives the audience a reason to care. So whether you're running errands for the day or hanging out with your friends or finally getting to visit that place that you've been wanting to visit for a while, it's your job, it's our job as filmmakers to convey that information in a compelling way. All right, so with the expectations of the series out of the way, let's get into today's storytelling tip. Show, don't tell. This is a very strong writing principle that I think carries over really well into the vlogging medium. So often we're quick to tell our audience where we are or what we're doing or how we're feeling, just general things like that. And I think sometimes those things are unavoidable and necessary for context. But honestly, if we were to take an extra minute to think about how to convey these feelings and these descriptions to our audience in a way that shows them these things, I honestly believe that we would deliver an overall better film for our viewers. If you think about how movies show you where a character is or what a character's feeling in a particular scene, it's rare that someone on screen tells you, I am in space right now, I am hot today, I am angry at this moment. The on-screen action shows you these things, and as a viewer, we're able to arrive at those conclusions ourselves, which makes for a more rich experience. So, in true show, don't tell fashion, let me just show you the difference between these two things. All right, it is Monday morning, and I stayed up way too late last night. I'm exhausted, but you gotta get to work. I need some coffee because there's no way that I'm gonna be able to get through this day if I don't get a cup of coffee. So I'm gonna take you with me, and we're gonna get some coffee, and it's gonna be great. It's really dead in here today. Let's go see if we can find a cup of Joe. Cup of coffee acquired. I'm so excited. I got a lot of work to do today. So this is crucial. Oh. So there you have it, 2 different ways to unpack the same story, one told in a typical vlog-esque format that we've all seen, and another with a few show elements included to hopefully create some interest and pull the story along. And remember that these tips are storytelling principles. They're not necessary to tell a good story, but they definitely help us as filmmakers to do so. So that's it for today's video. If you want to stay up to date with all the videos coming out in this series, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.